Welcome to the Black History Walking Museum. I am Sarah Boone. I am an inventor most famous for making improvements on the ironing board. But before the patents, before the inventions, I was simply Sarah Marshall, born enslaved in 1832 in Craven County, North Carolina. You see, being born a slave meant the doors of learning were closed to me. No schoolroom, no white chalk, no lessons. But my grandfather, he was determined. He taught me what he knew at home. And my church was where I found the light. We were all taught to read the Bible. That sacred book was my first textbook, my first door to a wider world. My mother, she taught me the art of homemaking. It's not a small thing, that skill. It's the art of keeping a clean space, managing the cooking, the laundry, the very heart of the household. It was a life of chore and labor. There wasn't much time for playing. Life demanded too much from everyone. Then I met James Boone, a free man. We married in 1847, and by that simple act, I became a free woman. We settled in Elm City, North Carolina, but freedom on paper is a frail, trembling thing when you're surrounded by the reality of slavery. We were a free couple in a place that refused to value us as people. We knew we had to go. So, with the help of the brave souls on the Underground Railroad, we migrated or moved north with my mother to New Haven, Connecticut. We arrived before the Civil War, tore this country apart. In New Haven, James was a bricklayer. I became a dressmaker. I opened a small shop with my daughters on the main street of the black section of town. This was Connecticut, the heart of the ladies' corset industry. All those tight sleeves, those small waists, those unforgiving fabrics. I spent hours myself doing the laundry, trying to press the seams of those complicated garments. I struggled with heavy irons and these awkward surfaces, usually just a wide wooden plank propped between two chairs. It was cumbersome. It wrinkled as often as it pressed. I thought to myself, there has to be a better way. That has always been my passion, to figure things out, to make life a little easier, especially for the women working tirelessly in their homes. I began to tinker. What I needed was a surface that could adapt to the clothing, not the other way around. I designed a board that was narrower and curved, a shape that could slip right into a tight sleeve or allow a garment to be shifted without creating new wrinkles. I added padding to stop those telltale marks left by bare wood. And later, I made the whole thing collapsible so it could be easily put away. In 1891, I applied for the patent. On April 26, 1892, I was awarded it. I was 60 years old. 60 years old. Think of it. 20 years before that, I was still only just learning to fully read and write. My life began in chains and ended with the patent. I tell you this because my story is proof that no matter the challenge, no matter the late start, no matter what this world tries to demand of you, you can still work through it. You can still reach your goals, realize your dreams, and be successful. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about my journey. I look forward to visiting your classrooms and answering your thoughtful questions.